friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aireonna, and oh wow, what a conference championship game that was. Philadelphia Eagles going back, punching their ticket to go back to the Super Bowl. Second time for Jalen Hurts. They just scored 55 to Washington Commanders 23. I don't put this on Jaden Daniels at all. I thought he looked really well. I thought he was doing everything he could to keep his team alive, but they kept punching, shooting themselves in the foot. They turned the ball over multiple times, penalties on horrible, opportune times, just a lot of self-induced errors. They looked amateur. You could tell that, this is a rookie quarterback and a young team. I still think they're going to be a huge threat moving forward. Jaden Daniels, I thought, was incredible this game. I didn't feel like he did anything to lose the game. It was just the team around him. The Eagles were so much more dominant. Their defense was so physical. They were getting to the quarterback. They were, keeping all of the wide receivers closed. The run game, I think that's what really killed it for Washington, is their run game was very stagnant, where the Eagles' run game was just utterly dominant. All areas of the football for the Eagles. I wonder, do they actually have a chance? I was kind of thinking whoever wins the AFC Championship, that's the team that's going to win the Super Bowl. But if Saquon Barkley can have a dominant game, I wonder if he really gives the Eagles a chance to win the Super Bowl, because, their offense looked great. And Jalen Hurts, he was holding onto the football too long. He wasn't taking sacks. He would throw the ball out of bounds, but he would run backwards. I was like, oh my God. Tom Brady was also talking about, get the ball out of your hands, dude. What are you doing? But he didn't do the negative plays. And I think that's why they won. Washington Commanders, multiple critical down penalties, giving the Eagles great position, turning the ball over multiple times, where the Eagles, all Jalen Hurts had to do was not make a negative play, and it was enough to win. Like I said, their defense, incredible defense today. Offensively, wide receiver A.J. Brown no one can guard him. Saquon Barkley, even the other running backs were doing pretty well. I thought that they were really impressive. And that sucks. I don't know if anyone else felt this way, but I really wanted the Washington Commanders to win. I picked the Eagles to win just because a rookie quarterback has never gone to the Super Bowl. The Commanders have far outperformed what they thought they were going to this year. I still think they're going to be great next year. They shouldn't have even gotten this far. They were just that good. Jaden Daniels has been that great of a quarterback. But if I'm the Commanders, I don't necessarily feel horrible. Obviously, you have this opportunity and you wish that you could make it. But I think that they're going to have plenty more opportunities. And for the Eagles, you got to give Sirianni credit. They went for it, a lot. They were getting fourth downs over and over again. Washington Commanders were getting a lot of fourth downs too. But I think with the Eagles, they could make the explosive plays. If they wanted, they could have a, 10 to 12 play drive that soaked up a ton of clock. But also there was multiple times, I'm thinking about the very first time that they got the ball, Saquon Barkley scored in 3 seconds. So they have that explosive element that I think will really help them in the Super Bowl. Crazy, crazy game. Good for the Eagles. I don't know why. I just feel like Eagles fans can be really negative. I don't like the Eagles. I don't know how 49ers fans feel about the Eagles, but I'm not a big fan. But you want to cheer for an NFC team, you want to cheer for the West Coast, then go Eagles. If the Chiefs win, I'll definitely want the Eagles to win more than the Chiefs, but I'm hoping that the Bills win. So far my predictions have been right. Like I said, I wanted Washington to win, but I went with my head with the NFC, and I chose the Eagles because I thought that they would win because they had the more well-rounded team and they're just a little bit older. But I did choose the Bills, so I kind of went with my heart because a lot of people are probably picking the Chiefs. I think the Bills, they can score if they can keep, their defense is not great, but if they can score, they can outscore the Chiefs. Chiefs have done a lot of low scoring than winning at the end games. Maybe get up early on them by multiple touchdowns, and that'll be enough. I'm not sure. Josh Allen, please take us home. So I'm hoping for Josh Allen and maybe the Bills to, win it all. But anyways, I hope you guys are having an excellent Sunday. If you can, get outside, get some sunshine. I'm going to go for a little walk, and then I'm going to finish the games. But yeah, that was a great game. I kept thinking I was going to leave and go for a walk, and I sat down the whole entire time. It looks, when you hear 55-23, you think it's a blowout. But all the way until the middle of the third quarter, it was a very good game. All during the first half, even though the Eagles looked like they were dominating, like just by feel, you could tell they were the more dominant team, the Washington Commanders were keeping it within one score, but they just kept turning the ball over. I think that second turnover, and then there was like the Eagles had the ball 3 times before half and then right after half, and they scored on all 3, and it was like, yeah, that's the game. But anyways, that's my instant reaction to the Eagles Washington Commanders game. Also, 49er fans, Robert Saleh, let's go. Let's start looking at the draft and what guys we need. I mean, Jalen Carter made a huge impact on that Eagles defense, and the 49ers, they took Javon Hargrave and gave him a huge contract, where the Eagles said bye-bye, and they made a great draft pick. So hopefully the 49ers learn from what they did last year, and instead of paying expensive money for a veteran that's injury prone, they go out in the draft and they get good players. That's what they need to do. I'm hoping with that first pick, they're either targeting offensive line or defensive line, and I'm hoping at least Robert Saleh. I know a lot of times Kyle Shanahan doesn't go to the combine, but I'm hoping Robert Saleh, now that he's with the 49ers, he goes and he makes sure that the 49ers get some good picks. Also, though, Cooper DeJean, he made some excellent plays. And if you're a 49ers fan and you watched the draft last year, that's very disappointing, because Mike Silver literally tweeted out, and apparently in the press box screamed out, they're getting Cooper DeJean. Everyone thought they were going to pick him. I reacted to that when I saw Mike Silver's tweet, and because it came out a little bit before it was officially announced, and then it was announced that they got Ricky Pearsall. Hopefully Ricky proves us wrong. He obviously had, the hamstring injury, the literally being shot and almost losing his life, coming back, all that going on for him his first year. So hopefully he comes back and he's a dominant wide receiver next year. But right now, picking him over Cooper DeJean does not look good, because the 49ers could really use that toughness and athleticism on their defense. But anyways, love you guys. Please give me a like, give me a subscribe. I'll be going live tomorrow with Tom Jensen to react to the rest of the games, but I'll probably do a little video after the Chiefs-Bills game. Go Bills. That's what I'm hoping for. I think all 49er fans are with me on that one. I think all NFL fans are with me on that one. We're done with the Chiefs for now. Anyways, bye guys.